Squid's coming to greet me this morning. Don't know how these got out. What are you guys doing down here? What are you doing down here? The three of you. And how did you get out? So last year, Coco Pop got an abscess on her right side cheek, which I treated, and it seems to have come back. She's got a bit of a lump, so I've got some antibiotic tablets that I am going to push into a cucumber to give her, because I think that'll be easier for her than giving an antibiotic injection. I've got all the antibiotics, I just need to get syringes and needles, a set of that. But in the meantime, give her some antibiotic tablets orally. Right, hoping it's not going to taste too bitter. Okay, you ready to take your medicine? Right, you've had all your pills, your antibiotics. The Coco Pops babies with Chris are really, really beautiful. They are so big. And that little one, if you remember, was the one that couldn't walk after it was born. But it runs around everything now. Yes, this is Gingerbread's one left. Yes. These little ginger ones are all castrated. This is Cupcake's beautiful boy. He'll be going to a new home next week. Two of these gingers are going to be going today. Yes, you're beautiful, aren't you? You are beautiful. You are so beautiful. And this little one, I'm still getting a little bit. That was the one that was not this big one. This is Gingerbread's one. So we got Gingerbread and Cupcake, this baby. But that little one is the one that was quite sick when I was giving injections to. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit stronger. It's eating well now. You're all coming to say hello? You're coming to say hello? Are you sweethearts? All coming to say hello? Yes. So they are all weaned now. Yes. That one's going this week as well, this weekend. That's one of Gingerbread's castrated. Oh, you found some cabbage. So Sweetie Pie is quite heavily pregnant. She's the next one to have a litter to farrow. Yes. And Blueberry's done so well, managing to feed all 10. Oh, you hear me? So you're coming out. She's managing to feed all 10 of these piglets. There is a little runty one there, but some of them are quite big. And this was that ginger spotted one that struggled a bit initially. Actually, or maybe it was that one. Here's another one. Lots of lovely grazing under the trees here for the sheep. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that we are rotating the sheep through. So we'll put them in one area for a week and then move them to another area, etc., so that it can recover. And this rotation that we're doing is really working well for the sheep. So you can see this pen that the boys have put up over here. This is for horses because they've got 2 horses. So what had happened was they had found a property that they'd fallen in love with. They put an offer on the property. Offer was accepted, and the agent said they could start doing work in that while they waited for their deeds and whatever to go through. So they started, and they bought 2 horses. And then last week or this week, they suddenly got the news that a neighbor had decided to buy the property, because in Portugal, if you want to sell a property, when you get an offer, you have to offer it to a neighbor at the same price. If the neighbor wants that property, the sale falls through, which is what happened to the boys. If the neighbor doesn't want the property, then you can go ahead and buy it. So the boys had these 2 horses, so I said they can keep them on the farm in the meantime, because they camped there in the olive grove, and so they have their 2 horses in here. This broom is getting out of control, so I'm going to have to make a plan to get this cut back, because where the broom grows, nothing else grows, and it's getting a bit wild and woolly over here at the entrance. So this rock at the entrance to the farm is an absolute pain for everybody who does not have a 4-wheel drive vehicle. This is Morton's bugbear. He has tried to attack this before with a angle grinder. He didn't have much success. And when Joao was here with the digger, he tried to scrape some off as well, and he didn't have that much success. But my 2 gentlemen, co-residents on the farm, the horse owners,
yes.
he's got all the equipment, and they reckon they've got a big boy toy over here.
Yes.
And so they are going to try and see whether they can do what others have tried and not able to do. Maybe I shouldn't sit so close.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Okay. Look at this massive power station that they're going to use. This is a Power Max 6000. Looks quite cool. Oscar. Very cool. Okay, right. Show us what you got.
I need.
Okay. The big man can't put the helmet on. There we go. it's cutting through like butter though, eh?
Yes,
On that part.
on that part. But we're going to take a smaller one.
So because the vibrations get to you, and oh no, I was just saying no, because the vibrations get to you, they've changed over because Leon thinks his teeth are going to vibrate right out of his mouth. So he's passed it over to Angelo now. Oh my goodness. Oop! I can't even.
First push it inside, precisely, and then you can push the other one.
But look how much I did. I'm quite impressed.
Yes! Film it.
It's amazing. As soon as you like break through that top, it's like sand underneath there. Wow. Morton is going to be impressed because this is the part he hates, this coming in on this rock over here.
Should I? Okay.
How much power has it used? How much is left on your...
It has 3,500 watts,
Yeah?
but its max capacity is 6,000 watts.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Because I'm standing over here, I have an audience coming, but oh, there's a pig that's seen me and is running up there too. But I'm just looking. So this is actually a gate here. So I'm actually wondering if we actually make this like a gate that's easier to open, that the pigs won't get through, and then we can come. But we're going to have to clear some of this bush on this road. And then we'd be able to get a tractor through here. And if we have a gate at the bottom over there with that fence, then we can actually access that bottom field, which we can't at the moment. So that's just an idea. turn this into a proper gate, then a gate at the bottom there, and then you can access the field. We can actually get a tractor even to plow if need be. What do you say, pigs? Do you agree with me? Who's this one coming up here? Cinnamon Bun. Are you being all nosy? You coming to see what we're doing? So this is where those 3 pigs came through. Well, actually there were 4 of them that was out. Chris, Maggie, Flapjack and Oros. So all 3 of my males with Maggie. So this is where they got out. So we've just lifted the fence back up, but we're gonna have to make a more permanent solution over there, because also behind that I want to fence now for another grazing area for the sheep. I'm all into this rotational grazing for them at the moment. And the sheep, the pigs only have about another month in this pen, and then they're going to move to the other pen where Gingerbread, Cupcake and Jelly Bean are. So that's their summer pen, because it's nice and shady. It's got that lovely wallow that I need to just dig out again. And then of course come September, October, the acorns will be all over, which they love. So that's their summer pen at the top there, and then that gets these fields get a chance to recover. These huge boulders on the farm are what make it quite iconic. Oh, there's a tree that's come down over there. The boys are doing this special roadwork dance. You can see, if we put this to music, I think we can start something new. Like special maneuvers with the feet there. Who needs a rake when you've got feet?
So as you can see, Cindy's road thought it was a match for us. The big boy's road showed Cindy's road, right?
Big boy tools!
Big boy tools. Why don't we start that again?
I think I need to get another load of gravel, besides concreting floors, just to fill up some of these, like this hole that's over here on the road. So the gravel's over there, but this definitely needs repairing as well. So we've opened up this fence and moved it around. So this is actually another little sort of pen, but built a gate. So that this is going to be another maternity ward. Have you been carrying on in the mud over here? Babies are out enjoying the sun. So the radishes were already harvested for the pigs. I'm now going to actually pull out these Swedes, because the boys have bought a rotavator, and what we're going to try and do, I'll leave where the sunflowers and corn have started growing, but the rest of it we're going to try and see if we can rotivate. And I've got some more seeds that I want to plant, so I'm going to pull these out in the meantime, and we're going to try and rotivate this. So yeah, They haven't formed enough, but the pigs will eat the leaves. So just nothing goes to waste here. So slap a bucket for the pigs. The sheep did get in here and attack a lot of the vegetables. Well, these two slugs seem to be getting jiggy with it. Just a random beautiful flower growing all by itself. Yep, this needs to get done. So once these pigs get moved from this pen, then can do the annual maintenance work on this pen. But this empty one is filled with all kinds of things growing here. Right, pigs are going to get a bit of a treat. Yeah, if it's not slugs and snails, it's caterpillars. And the sheep that got out, that decimated all of this. Wanting some treats, Blueberry? There we go. I do like to come and sit here with piglets, and then you get them used to you. Hey. I think she's calling them to It's a real rugby scrum to try and get onto teats over here. So she has 2 males and 8 females. So I've just noticed another little boy, and this little one is a boy as well. So she's got 3 boys, 7 girls. So this, I think, was the little one that was struggling a bit initially. But I think these 3 smaller ones and those 2 over there that aren't looking that happy. I think they battle to sort of get in with some of these other bigger, fatter ones. I think I'm going to start supplementing their diet a little bit with Cerelac, but they're wagging their tails, so they're happy. So this is the boys' rotavator, and we're just trying to see if we can turn up some ground here so that I can plant some more corn. And then I'm going to weed this. I've pulled up all the sugar beets. There's some more corn growing on the side there too, and the sunflowers. But definitely I want to plant watermelon and that as well, so I really need to get this dug up. Oh, pouring. Guess no more outside work today. Look, say hello. You didn't say hello? No? So I don't know if you can see, but up ahead there's a wild boar and it's piglets. Piglets are now running in the road. They've gone into the bush on this side. See? Oh, there was a piglet. Whoops, there they are. You can see they're trying. There they are. And they managed to get through. Not sure what happened with the mother. So this is what the road looks like now, after having removed that big stone that was in the middle. In fact, it was just like almost like a bit of a granite slab, but they've just taken it down and spread the granite chips over to fill up gaps, so we have a nice smooth road coming into Bella Pedra. Isn't that awesome? Just got to fix up some of these holes now, but yeah, that's the big rock that used to catch low cars when they came up, especially Morton's. It always caught Morton. I was going to try and lift these into the back of the van, but they're quite heavy. Thinking if I get those rope, it's not a rope, the thing that you use to tie things on with, not bungee cords, the other, I can't think of the word, but if I get that, I can just drag it behind the van. I always love looking at the farm from up here under the eucalyptus trees. Look how beautiful. And for all the amazing mothers out there, I would like to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. If you celebrate it this time of year, many countries do. We do in South Africa. I think they do in America as well. So happy Mother's Day to you all. So Angela is trying to take the tree out of the tree. There's one that's we were getting the trees chopped down. One fell over there. So that one, that's got to come down. That one over there, lying over there, has been debarked. There's one with a green cross that has still got to come down. And then over here is another one with a green cross that's got to come down. So the boys have brought their big rotavator here and they tinkering with it to change the wheels. Could have a different, it's quite a big one, this. It's like a little tractor.
Almost.
And it's just to, yeah, we're going to leave where I've got my corn growing and we're going to do everything excepting the corn and the sunflowers. So I can plant more corn. So this ground should be well fertilized as well. Oh, you need quite a bit of force for this.
So we're trying to rip it open so that it will work with the rotavator better. Because it's kind of solid ground.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get it a little bit softer so the rotavator can go easier through.
Yeah. Oh, Angela's fallen in a hole with his tool.
The rotavator wants to, you can see how nice and soft it is.
Yeah. But because pigs have been in here for almost 4 years, it's ground. And although I do clean up poop and stuff, there's always stuff that gets, and when it rains, it goes. So the soil should be very, very good.
Yeah.
Is that too much of a big boy toy for you, Leon? Definitely not something I can do with my back. I'm just looking at how this fights you, this thing. So this rotavator works much better when it has the trailer on the back. So Cupcake kept her condition quite well after her feeding those babies. Gingerbread is busy picking up again. and so is Jelly Bean. So these three are in this top pen. I'm not putting them with the males until June. So come June is when I will move the others into this pen, because this is the summer pen. It's got the oak forest, there's grazing in between oak trees, and also lots of shade. I just need to dig out and sort out the wallow again to get it ready for summer. But yeah, there's Cupcake, Gingerbread and Jelly Bean. Strange, the sheep aren't all clamoring at the gate like they normally do at feeding time. Let's see where they are. Sheep, sheep, sheep! Sheep, sheep, sheep! Sheep, sheep, sheep! Okay, right. Come on, all of you. You're dominating here, Lizzie. See, Henry has already lost a lot of his wool. They'll start losing it now for summer, the Dorpers. The others, I am going to have someone coming to shear them in September. Not September, what am I saying? June. June. Yes. Mary, quite contrary. I'm just looking to see if I see any udder development of any kind, but it's hard. So apparently Freckles only had her udder when she gave birth. There was no sign, there was no udder beforehand. But she doesn't have the same size udder as Ruby's got a much bigger and better udder. Penelope seems to be growing and doing well, although she keeps trying to drink and then Freckles chases her away. Hey Penelope Joy! I don't know. There's a possibility that Mary quite contrary is pregnant. The guy I got her from says, but I don't know. Look, it's Penelope Joy. Oh my goodness. Are you stealing by sticking your head through the fence to get to what's in that bucket? What are you doing? There's nothing in the bucket. You just yes. I see this top has finally it's lasted well, but it's flapping a little bit, so I'm going to have to try and secure that so that it doesn't flap, because the sheep won't like the noise. They're lying down already for their night rest. So perfect. The boys have done an amazing job. You can see my patches of corn growing there, and ready for me to do some planting tomorrow. So if you enjoy cooking and you like experimenting with flavors from around the world, I did put out a recipe book, and you can get this Amazon Kindle, and you can get it as a paperback from Amazon as well. So this is on Amazon. You just put in Around the World on 80 Plus Plates and Cindy Vine, and that'll come up. So all my favorite recipes, ones that I've gathered from my travels around the world. Anyway, in the meantime, stay sane, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.